we're live now. We are live now. This is live. This is a live show, and this is Garage Trivia. Yes, you made it. You're welcome. The first Friday of every month, typically, not always, we got Garage Trivia, and I don't even know how many shows we're at yet, but it's been a lot. And this time, we've got a killer show because we've got a little bit of feuding going on here, a little bit of fighting. There might be a fight, I'm just saying. And then we've also got a new contestant who's an Arizona local good friend of mine, which you've seen on some of our videos. So just before we get started, I'll say, hey, thank you, Never Bored S10 Addict, for joining in. We've got Bill Cameron, Edge of Eternity, Diecast, Dream Customz. We've got Pugly Speed Shop. We've got MongrelsGarage. And did I miss anyone? Rail 922. If I miss you, I'm really sorry. But I think we've got, and Chef Shade Tree. Hey, good job. Boom, baby. Chef Shade Tree did a cool challenge in regards to our shakaroni. So let's pull up our first contestants. We will start. Let's start with who you know. We'll give the newcomer a chance to warm up to this. And of course, the other half of Garage Trivia, you know, our favorite person who is going to battle it out today, Oldie's Garage. What do you have to say for yourself?
I don't have much to say for myself. You got to put out videos to talk about first. Apparently, I started on a stretch and just like the economy. Anyways, I don't know. I got tired of sitting in the basement doing Bill's bonus points. I said, you know what? Time to come back to the top for a brief moment. Besides, I smelled Mater and figured he needed to be kicked in the shins a few times. So here I am. Anyways, yeah, we got a new contestant on with us. So let's show him a little bit of love. And yeah, I don't know. One of these days I'll put out a video. Maybe not.
I love it. Well, Ollie's does a lot of behind the scenes work and really makes half this show run. So I appreciate all you do. Great dude, great channel. Go check him out. He posts once a year, so it's easy to stay on top of. And the next one, the duel. Who's going to duel Ollie's? Oh, I don't know. Maybe Mater. Mater, how's it going? Thanks for joining in. What do you got for all your fans?
Well, my hand is starting to come back to what it's supposed to be, back to normal. Unfortunately, doctor did say no release to go back to work, and I've got to go back in 3 weeks for a follow-up. He didn't like the way the x-ray was showing because the little bone chips right there were not healing together like they're supposed to after 6 weeks. So, yeah, I've got another 3 weeks before I can actually go back to work. And so there's that. I'm trying to get videos done of what I can, at least with one hand. And at least there's one time a year I'm able to fall asleep. That's only because I'm watching Ollie.
Oh, that was good. Well, thank you for joining in. By the way, if you didn't see Mater's recent short, his dog got loose. I don't know what was going on there, but he had a dog in the garage or something. And anyways,
that wasn't a dog. That was a possum.
that was my attempt at humor.
Yeah, that was Ollie's dog then.
Yeah. Well, and we've got tons of people piling in here. Stuff with Cleatus. What's up, my brother? The Bud Files. And I know Tim Windsor. Boom. Billy Bobowski, another Garage Trivia champion. Nunia, Texas. Another great channel, great dude. Love his input there. We've, of course, got Arrowhead Garage. And boom. All right. So now, my other Arizona brother, you guys know him well. He's a killer dude. And he's in love with Pontiacs. Mr. Arrowhead Garage, what do you got for all your fans, brother?
Well, I'm still working on this old 67 Firebird 400, and I'm hoping to get painted sometime before June 1st. But as we all know, in Arizona, it's so hot that when you go to spray the paint, it dries before it touches the panel and just falls down as dust. That's the chore of living in Arizona.
Man, ain't that the truth? It's not even summer yet. It's already heating up.
I know. It's like 94 today.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you joining in. Arrowhead Garage, is it every Friday? You have your lives going?
We do our Fiber Fridays every Friday at 5:30 Arizona time. I try to promote Arizona, 8:30 you Eastern folks, but 5:30 Arizona people.
It's a good time. It's a good time. You got to check it out. And the crew that he's got on there, everybody's super knowledgeable. So it's a good time for sure.
We're pretty crazy.
Well, thank you for joining in. Definitely appreciate it. We're going to dig into this game show. And we got our other Arizona brother, Cars on the Fritz, another killer dude. There you go. All right, let's pull up the show and light this candle so you guys know the game, right? So the whole point is we let these guys answer the questions and you answer, or you tell us who got it right? You pick the winner. So that's what makes it fun. It's all interactive. So we need the votes. And the only difference to that is we've got Bill Cameron, Edge of Eternity, Nitrous Round. Now this is where you can make up some ground. And this is the only exception. So with Bill's Bill's Nitrous Round, it's the first one's worth 2 points, the second one's worth 4 points, and it's the closest without going over. So this is going to be good. And are you guys ready to get into it? Let's go. Boom. The first question, a little bit of an icebreaker, an easy one. 75% of cars ever produced by this manufacturer are still on the road today. Who is it? And why do I have an echo? Somebody gave me an echo here. Is it gone? Okay, now it's gone. That's good.
I know the answer.
Sorry, what was that?
I know the answer.
Okay, well, luckily you're last. So we're going to start with Ollie's with 30 seconds on the clock. Who is it?
So are we talking just cars or cars and trucks? I mean, here we are again.
We're talking manufacturers. So anything that's under the manufacturer's umbrella.
All right. Well, obviously, we know exactly 75% of the vehicles on the road. Fords. I mean, Chevrolets were rusting the moment they rolled off the assembly line. Look at some of that stuff made in the 70s. I mean, you no more than get it parked, get loaded in the train. It's got holes in the corners of the doors. Don't have that problem with a Ford. They started galvanizing everything. Those things were built solid. So today, if you look up the stats, 75% of cars ever produced by this manufacturer, Ford, world's bestseller, are still on the road today.
I mean, it's a hard point to argue. So, but who am I to know? Well, good answer. And we'll drop down to Mater's Workshop, who I'm sure will probably agree right with Ollie's. But just in case he doesn't, let's hear his answer.
Actually, no, I'm going to surprise you. I'm actually going to agree with Ole on this, but that's only because they're broke down on the side of the highway and there's not enough tow trucks out there to get them and take them back home, or the owner doesn't have the money to pay for it being towed back home. That's why all those cars and trucks are still sitting out there on the road. They can't move them. They can't afford to get them repaired.
Well, tell us how you really feel. All right. Well, good answer. Good answer. Definitely a polar opposite there. And Arrowhead Garage, what are you thinking?
Well, I got the answer. And y'all are not going to like the answer, but it is the answer. And that answer is Porsche. 80%. 80% of all Porsches ever built are still on the road today.
Oh, that's a.
Just saying.
Well,
I'm just saying.
I mean, there's some real power.
Run.
What's that?
75% don't even run.
Porsche metal is so valuable that we restore everything.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. All right. Well, we got some good answers, and now it's your guys' turn to vote. Who got that right? Who gave us the best answer? And I'm going to catch up with the chat while you guys are voting. So get your votes in. We've got 10 votes already, so it's moving already. And we've got Neverboard saying that Mater is 99% sarcasm and 1% actual answer. Well, let me move me down. I will take the spot on the bottom so that somebody gets cropped out. There you go. Boom. Hold on. Let me fix this. There you go. All right. Otherwise, when I hit the thing, you can't see that person. So, all right. And then let's see. Mofo Driver. I mean, great dude. He's laughing along. Yeah, on the side of the road, Pugly Speed Shop. He's agreeing with Mater. And Bill saying, someone wake Ollie's up. He's dreaming again. I love it. I love it. All right.
Unmolested metal for restoration.
Yes, I guess. Chef's saying Toyota. I maybe. I mean, they do have that, supposed reputation. We still got Cleatus. I'm not going to read every answer to bore you guys, but I will try and get the highlights here. And Rail 922. That's funny. Tesla.
Tesla.
Well, they're not old though. Yeah, maybe. That's funny. Dancing, what's up, Dancing? How's it going? Thanks for joining in. Steel Sky. Ooh, that's a good one. Rolls Royce. That's a good answer. Oh, I like that. Okay. And let's see. I keep getting errors. Stop giving me error messages. Better not restart, computer. All right. So let's see. We've got maybe a tie. Is it possible?
Tie?
Maybe. Oh, we got number one in here. What's up, number one? And it's it's a tie. Mater and Arrowhead Garage at 41%. Nobody liked Ollie's answer because he got 16%. So boom.
All right. I'll remember that.
So you know how it goes. On a tie, both people get a point because every other option we've tried doing just hasn't worked. So that's it. That's the easiest way. All right.
Yeah, you needed a tiebreaker for the tiebreaker question.
Yeah. All right. And the real answer, according to Google, is Rolls Royce.
Wow.
I would argue. I think Brian had a really good point with Porsche. I could see that one being pretty legitimate too. But
when you make 200 cars and 150 of them are still on the road, I mean,
that's true. That's true.
Come on now.
Neverboard saying, Ollie, stop messaging me to vote for you. Okay, that
you want to.
We do have, in case you guys need it, we do have a garage trivia HR department. So you can submit all your complaints there. And let's keep it going. Boom. All right. So next question is how much are they asking? Ooh, fun. So this is, of course, in Phoenix, Arizona. And it's a 50 Ford Custom, also known as a shoebox, of course. And it has a 239 flathead V8, 3-speed column shift manual trans, and clean title. And it looks pretty clean and green. So, boom. And we're going to start with Mater this time. What are you thinking, Mater?
Well, yeah, they are probably wanting quite a bit because it is that mint green color. And I'll admit, for that older car, I do like the older ones, okay? I don't like the new ones because they didn't, they forgot how to make a good vehicle to last a long time. With the way prices on cars have gotten here lately, I'm gonna say 12.5.
Okay, I could see it. I paid 12.5 for that if I had it.
So
yeah, nice. All right, and we'll drop down to Arrowhead Garage. What do you think, brother?
Well, let's see, 1950 Ford Custom shoebox edition. I like the green. It looks like it's pretty good. It's a Phoenix, Arizona car, so minimal rust. I'm going 16.9.
16.9. Ooh, all right. I like it. Good answer. Got a couple good answers there. And we'll go up to Mr. Ford himself, Ole's Garage. What are you thinking?
I'm just saying mint green. Good Lord. That's a suede paint job. That's like a 50s iconic style of paint job. Basically primer. All right. It's colorized primer. Suede. That's what we want to call it. Mint green. Come on. Anyways, crew cab variety. Not really all that impressive. It does have a flathead in it. Makes a good parked car, minus the doors. So front clip donor, engine, maybe some frame stuff. I don't know. I think the 4 doors is killing it. I mean, a lot of people look at it as, oh, it's clean. It's a driver. I'm going to have to say $9,500. And I know I'm a Ford guy and all that jazz. There's way too many doors in that thing for it to be cool. Can't even chop it and really make it look that good. 9.5. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose you're right, but they're getting harder to find, man. I mean, you don't see them every day anymore, you know?
It's a good beer, but people still drink them anyways.
I'm not sure what that means, but I like it. So I got the survey up. You guys go vote, and you tell us what you guys think. And I'm going to see what we got for answers in the chat. We got 12 grand from Neverboard, and Puglies is saying primer is finer. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I like it. Cleatus is saying everybody remembers to smash. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Yes. And also, you guys feel free to drop your links, be friends with everybody. Everybody in the chat and playing on the game. I mean, it's all great channels. Everybody should be friends. I'm just saying. But anyways. All right. And number 1 saying Arrowhead, undo the belt a few notches and breathe. Nathan saying $5 grand. And hey, what's up, Nathan? I think I missed saying hi to Nathan too. Thanks for joining in. What's up, brother? Another great dude. Bill saying they sure did. Rails saying 6,000. Neverboard saying the 50s had some nice curves. I agree. I love 50s cars. And Moore saying 7,500 on the shoebox. And I think we're caught up there. Did I miss anybody?
Moore's knows what I'm talking about.
That's right.
I was leaving them more leeway because it is Arizona where everyone thinks their shit's worth gold.
Well, everything is gold out here because there's no rust. So
just dust.
That's right. That's why we live in the best state ever. Yeah, a lot of dust. We definitely get our share of dust for sure. And let's see who you guys thought got it right. And you guys liked Ole's answer with 53%. Mater right behind him at 30%. And they didn't like Arrowhead Garage's answer at 15%. Oh. I love it. I love it. Well, this is great, too, because now we have a completely tied game. Everybody's got points on the board, which doesn't happen right out of the gate too often. So this is great. This is killer.
I'm not going to get skunked in this one.
Yeah, apparently. Well, hey, it's still early in the game. Don't jinx yourself. I'm just saying.
No, skunked is 0.
Okay, yeah. Nobody's got goose eggs. That's good. And the real answer is 13,500. Who was the closest?
I said 12.5.
I'm gonna make sure I get the bag of Wheaties smoking too that comes with it.
Well, this is asking. It did say he sold it for it, but
yeah, he's asking, all right.
Yeah. Maybe if it's 2-door. All right. Well, Ole's is on a mission. He needs to know how many cars still offer CD players today. Believe it or not, some cars still have CD players. Did you know that? New cars. So how many new cars today still have CD players, and what are they? The fact I'm saying what are they means it's a short list, just saying. But kind of a loaded question. And luckily, we're starting with Arrowhead Garage. So first question, you're starting out to doozy, but what are you thinking, brother?
Well, let me see here now. Let's see. Now, if I was going to buy a new car with a CD player in it, I'm thinking Kia. I'm thinking Hyundai.
Okay. I can see the reasoning there for sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Budget minded.
I like it. I like it. I mean, that CDs are definitely on the budget end these days for sure.
We all can't have those MP3 player thingamajiggers, you know.
I like it. I like it. Good answer. All right. And we'll go up to Ollie's. Let's see what Ollie's thinks.
I'd like to make a point that one is 100% correct.
What do you say?
A new car to me is a 2000.
Truth, brother, truth.
I like where Arrowhead's mind is at on this one. I was kind of thinking the same thing, but because he chose those, I'm gonna say Isuzu, and I'm gonna probably have to pick. I don't want to pick Kia. He already picked Kia. We'll say a bottom of the barrel Mazda. Might just come with a CD player. A Mazda. Yeah.
All right.
That's some zoom shit, I tell you right there.
That's right. Zoom.
Hey, I know why he picked Mazda, but that's only because it's owned by Ford.
Oh. Well, I'll tell you what. Add Dodge Neon to the list because they're a big pile of garbage too. Probably still has a CD player.
Hey, that answer is wrong because he said new cars.
Oh, never
They
mind.
haven't made a Neon since what, 2 decades ago?
Yeah.
Well, they learned their lesson. That's right. Okay, never mind. Pass on that one.
Well, I'm kind of surprised because the first car that came to mind for me when I saw the question, you guys haven't said yet. I'm not saying it's the answer, but good answer. I like it. And we'll go down to Mater for the Dodge Neon.
Yeah, Dodge Neon. Actually, the Dodge Caliber, which I have, actually replaced the Neon. And mine's an 09. So that rules that out. But as far as new cars today, so if we're talking about 2025,
Yep.
I can only think of 2 that might still be doing it. One is definitely going to be Japanese, and that would be your higher-end Toyota, commonly known as a Lexus. And the other, it's got to be a European car, and of course it does like to do a lot of boxing. I'm not talking German. I'm gonna go Subaru.
Oh, okay. I could see that one too, actually. I wonder if that was on the list. That's a good one. Okay. All right. Well, we got some good answers going. Hey, and we got a ton of people in the chat too. And Braden, hey, thanks for joining in, Braden. Appreciate it. And of course, number one. Oh, hold on. Before I start catching up on the chat, wait, did we get everybody? Everybody had a vote? Yeah? Yeah. All right. So let's throw up the poll. You guys vote. Who got it right? And let's see. Never bored saying Mercedes. And you guys, if I miss somebody, feel free to shout it out. Morris is saying Daewoo.
They still around?
I don't know.
I think they went to
Hopkins is
microwave.
saying Neon. There you go. Number one saying, I don't think Ford owns much of Mazda anymore. I'm not sure,
They
honestly.
sold out.
Did they? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know why Ford didn't want to buy Mazda.
Yeah, agreed.
They wanted the zoom.
That's right. Nathan's saying probably Ford. Bill's still agreeing. And Pugly's is saying Mazda. Bill's rocking and rolling. And Cleatus is saying probably Honda's, known for reliable. Oh, wait, that's probably the previous one.
No.
No, was that it?
You might be right with that one.
Okay, known for reliability, but not technology. Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. This is for this one. Okay, boom. And that's a good point. It's a good point. And number one saying, don't laugh, Mater. There is a Daewoo in your future.
Too late.
Run and drive 1,000 miles.
Yeah, that's right.
No.
Bill's saying Daewoo is the latest company to buy Chrysler.
Oh, no.
No, I don't think so.
Bill Sky saying, I hope not. I love it. I love it. All right, well, let's see who got it right. Ooh, who's going to break this tie? It's going to be Mater with 43%. Right behind him, Oli's 31%. And pretty close behind Oli's Arrowhead with 25%. So there we go. Actually, pretty close point spread right there. So there we go. But Mater takes the lead by 1 point. And we got Joey. Hey, Joey, thank you for joining in.
Hey, Joey.
Let's show you the real answer. It's 9 different cars. We got the Subaru, Lexus, a couple Subarus, Nissan. First thing I thought was Nissan. So I was kind of surprised nobody said Nissan. Lexus, Mazda, Toyota Highlander, and Cadillac Escalades.
Mazda.
You know, old people like their CDs, you know? I'm just saying.
This is why I don't buy any of those cars. Because I don't want no damn CD player in my damn vehicle.
Well, it's mainly because some of the fact is everybody now is going with MP3 player, and you've got the input on your stereo, working your MP3 player up. You play your own music.
Yeah, I mean,
or you're going off a satellite radio, like what, Sirius XM.
Dance is saying Subaru is disqualified because the CD is used as a spare tire.
Oh.
That's probably true.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Well, for all you Dodge fans, we've got a real Dodge question for you. I know Mater's loving this, but the Viper engine was originally designed by Chrysler, but it had an aluminum block casting that was designed by who? And Mater's going last on this one. And wait, whose turn is it to start anyways? Is it Oli's?
To make Mater's goes last, go ahead and have Brian do this one.
Okay, Brian, you're up. What are you thinking, brother?
All right, you wanted the answer to this question?
I guess so.
Let me give it to you. The man who designed that motor was none only but brother, it's Hulk Hogan, and I made the Dodge motor. I'm a Mopar guy, and I'm a champion of professional wrestling. So that's who it was, Hulk Hogan.
You know, I don't know if it was or wasn't, but it should be. That needs to be the answer. If it's not, I'm just saying.
Now, he owned one. I know that.
Oh, did it? Okay. Oh, there you go. Nice. All right, good. Great answer. Great answer. I love it. And we'll go up to Oli's Garage. What's Oli's thinking?
Well, this was a joint venture between Dodge and Mitsubishi, kind of to follow up with the Dodge Stealth program. And so paired up with Mitsubishi, they come up with this new design, the V10, of course, to try to outdo the success they had with the Stealth program. I couldn't tell you the names of the people. I can just tell you that's about as much as I know about it.
Okay. Boom. I like it. It's a good thought process. Boom. And let's see what Mater's got cooking on this one.
Well, considering the fact, yes, I am a Mopar guy and everything, but you also got to look at who Chrysler was working with at the time when they started coming out with that. There was only one company that was big into engines like that, Maserati.
Ooh.
Because the Chrysler, slips my tongue, but it was one that Chrysler made, but it was also a Maserati. So I'm going to say it was designed by them, Maserati.
Ooh, all right. Well, we got some good answers. I won't tell you who my favorite answer was, but we got some good ones for sure. And we got more people in the chat. We've got a lot of people in here right now, so this is awesome. And including Anthony. What's up, Anthony? Now, again, you guys, please go be friends with everybody. Please feel free to drop your links. Go be friends with everybody that's in the show, in the chat. Lots of great channels here. Every one of these is a great channel, so boom. But you guys are also probably all friends already, but in case you're not, All right, so Chef is saying Lamborghini actually designed the block for Viper. Ooh, that's a good answer. Puglies is saying the LeBaron was the same as the Maserati. Boom. Danson saying, look at the way Ollie's is looking up at the screen. I bet he is in search of a prom dress again.
Thank God, no.
It might be.
Nice try to find out if it's in his right size.
Not for me.
Didn't Dodge use the Viper motor for the truck, the V10?
No, that was a different engine. It was a V10, but it was a different engine.
They put the Viper in the truck, didn't they?
Later. Right. No, they put a different V10 in the trucks.
One that
It was not
sucked.
the Viper V10.
One that sucked, and you had to pull the gearbox out to the rear intake bolt.
Oh, okay. And Bill, we still got Brother Bill in here. He's the man. Boom. Danson's saying my link is missing. Uh-oh. If somebody's not a moderator, if you could drop other people's links too, I appreciate it.
So he's got the missing link.
The missing link. There you go. I love it. Number one saying, I love watching Mater think it's like seeing blind dogs.
You people are wrong, Jeremy. You all are wrong.
Thank you. Welcome to the club.
I might have to go to the drink this episode.
Joey saying my text keeps bleeding in because I don't have blue 10 millimeter wrench. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Losing your 10 millimeter again. Chef saying Dodge designed the block for the trucks. Lamborghini redesigned the same block into aluminum for a Viper. Oh, okay. That's where you okay. That makes sense. Nathan saying they had Nathan saying they had the SRT 10 Ram with the Viper engine. I know I've seen that Viper in trucks. I'm telling you. Unless somebody did an engine swap. I've seen it on Facebook Marketplace at least. Not that means anything, but more is just
we all know as cowboys, we want to get our hay and get home fast. So that makes sense.
That's right. That's right. Got to make it a quick trip, you know. More is the same. Yeah, Viper was one of my dream cars at one point. It's a pretty awesome car. I would definitely not mind having one of those.
I wouldn't mind shoehorning one of those V10s into a PT Cruiser.
I would not want a PT Cruiser. PT Cruiser,
come on.
No, not as cool. Maybe.
Well, we could always shoehorn a V10, a Viper V10 inside of Morticia.
Now that I would do. That's a better idea right there. And I think Bill agrees. He says you still have time, Mater. So there you go.
I wouldn't V10 a roll-off dumpster. Throw that thing in there and leave it be.
There you go. All right. Well, let's see who got this right. And let's see if we're going to have another tied up or, pretty close. But Mater getting the point at 38%. Ollie's at 33% and Arrowhead at 27%. That's pretty dang close across the board.
Sympathy votes going on tonight.
Yeah. A win's a win, though, you know. I mean, he's still pulling ahead.
Depends on who you're waking up with.
All right. So the right answer is Lamborghini. It was Lamborghini, so boom. Yeah. You had a few you guys got it right. So good job. And we have Bill's nitrous round, baby. All right, so the Lamborghini Venenos. That is that car right in the corner there. Over on that side, right there. How many of these cars exist today? Period. The Lamborghini Veneno. I know you guys are Lamborghini experts, so this will be easy. This is a 2-pointer and the closest without going over. So choose wisely. And we will start with The Olinator.
These are hand-built cars. These things are like, I mean, we're talking precision machinery. Lamborghini's finest. I know for sure there's less than 100 of them. I'm quite confident. I want to say there's 80 of them. 80 of them known to or that exist still.
Okay.
Somebody hasn't crashed and wrapped around a pole. Yes. I'm gonna go with 80.
Okay. Good answer. Mater, what are you thinking?
I think that's way too many. Tell you what, be on the safe side, we'll go with how about a dozen?
A dozen?
If they're handmade, it takes them a while. So I'm gonna say 12. I'll say 12. Why not?
12. 12. I like it. All right. Oh, and we got Mike's Mischief in the chat. What's up, brother? Another great dude. All right. I like it. 12. Arrowhead Garage. What are you thinking, brother?
Well, I'm thinking Luigi probably drank a little too much of the vino, and I think we made 9.
9?
9. After the drinky, Luigi.
Oh, all right. Well, I like it. Ooh, this will be interesting to see how this turns out. I don't even remember what the answer is, but let's find out. Boom. The answer is 13.
Missed it by 1.
Ooh, missed it by 1. Closest without going over, which means Mater just put 2 points on the board. And now Mater's kicking some butt. 5 points. Arrowhead Garage has 1 point, and Ollie's has 1 point. So nobody's got zeros, so that's good. Yeah, there you go. Boom. I like it. I like it. Well, we got another fun question. Our friend Ollie's needs to know, what was the last car that was sold with a carburetor? Ooh, this is a good question. And again, Mike's Mischief, thank you. Boom. For joining in. Did I miss anybody else? We still got Joey, Moores, Bill, Nathan, Neverboard, Cleatus, Rail, Puglies, Danson. We got a lot of awesome people in here. Thank you guys. Appreciate you joining in. And whose turn is it? Is it Mater's turn again? I forget.
Yeah, I believe so.
All right. Fire away, my man.
Let's see. Last car sold with a carburetor. Well, I do know that my 97 truck has got fuel injection, so that rules 97 out. Damn. And of course, yeah, everybody was going, electronic ignition. Oh, geez, that would be. I gotta go with maybe. Yeah, I go to Japanese because they were still have to go old school at times. How about
Somebody's cracking a beer.
Ollie's going to need about a dozen of them tonight. I go with the Isuzu pickup.
Isuzu pickup. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Good answer. I like it. And we'll drop down to Mr. Arrowhead Garage. What are you thinking, brother?
Well, I'm thinking 1986 Hyundai Accent with a single barrel carburetor and a 4-cylinder.
Oh, man, we're getting some good answers on this one.
And I don't use the Google thing.
Well, that's good. I do use the Google thing, but I'm glad you're not.
Google sucks.
Hey, Ollie, that's only because Bryce ain't smart enough to know what the answer is.
Well, that's true. I got no shame in admitting that. That's fine. All right, and we'll scroll up to Mr. Ollie's. Let's see what Ollie says.
Man, Mater stole my damn dancer. Isuzu pickup was going to be my choice.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Man, although Chevrolet drug that Quadrajet out way longer than they should have. You know what? I'm gonna go with Honda. I'm gonna say the Honda Civic ran a few years longer with a carburetor than it should have, just because my answer got taken. Thanks, Mater.
You're welcome. I'm smarter than the average Oli.
Yeah, well, in your own mind. We'll go with Honda, Bob. Put me on the board.
All right. Well, I've got the pull up. You guys vote who got that right. And let's see. I saw we had some funny answers. MongrelsGarage is saying, Bryce, I'd like to solve the puzzle. What is Cadillac? I like it. Mike is saying, I feel like the Japanese went fuel injection first. Oh, good point. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Number one saying, Mater stole your answer. Was the answer, huh?
Pretty much that was the answer.
Yeah. Pugly Speed Shop said Chevy even made those Quadrajet electronics for a few years towards the end. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Chef is saying, I almost think of the Ford Fiesta. It still had a carb in the 90s. That's a good point, too. Yeah.
I forgot about that one. Yep.
Yeah. Pugly's is saying how to build. Joey's saying technical answer there. And Mike is saying Chevy Caprice. Anthony is saying Yugo. I mean, these are good.
Oh, and friggin' Geo Metro, too.
Yeah.
Forgot about
Bill's
that.
saying, I buy the ones with carburetors. You're a good man, Bill. That's why. Boom. Neverboard saying, or was the 87 square body? That's a good answer, too. I like it. And
I thought it was the 87 triangle body.
Yeah. Could be.
You're good on the last joke. Don't try to outdo it.
Big Three probably had a few million carbs already made and had to use them before changing tech. That's a good point. I could definitely see that for sure. And, well, let's see. We've got, you guys are putting in the votes. We got a decent amount of votes. All right. And actually, it's really close, too. Really close. Ooh, man. Talk about neck and neck. Let's see who got it right, though. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, we got a tie with Mater and Arrowhead at 35%. Boom. Oli's falling behind at 28%, but that means Arrowhead and Mater both get a point. Boom. Nice. So we've got a 1-6-2 point spread. How about that? There you go. Boom. Now the real answer, let's see, is the 94 Isuzu pickup. Boom. Which I think was a couple of you guys.
That's the only thing I can think of.
And you had to put a slammed version up there, Bryce?
It was the only one with decent quality. The rest were all just burned piles of junk. I don't know.
Isn't that typical?
Yeah, I guess so.
You're going to put a D50 up there. Same damn thing.
It's true.
That's a Mitsubishi.
All right. Well, this is going to be a hard one for some of you guys, but maybe not. I don't know. What is the difference between a Superbird and a Daytona? Did I finish answering this on the serve? Oh, man, this is going to be interesting. I don't remember if I finished writing the answer on there. Well, we'll find out.
I'll give it to you.
All right. Well, either way, it'll be interesting. And who are we starting with now? Arrowhead?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Arrowhead, you're up.
First?
Well, whose turn is it?
I don't know.
I went
the last one?
I went the last one, and then
okay. Then
went before that.
Okay, yep. It's on you, brother. Arrowhead Garage. What are you looking?
Let me fire this stick up real quick here now. Let me get it going. Because I think I know the answer to this one.
I like it. Look at the confidence. Look at the confidence. Look at that.
We're talking Superbird and we're talking Daytona. And the difference is going to be the carburetor. One had a 2-barrel and one had a 4-barrel.
I like it.
There's your answer. Take it or leave it.
It's a good answer. I like it. I like it. Good answer. All right. And we'll go up to Ollie's. Let's see what Ollie's has to say about it.
I have no clue. They're Dodges. I mean, what's the difference? Just like the entire everything else they do between themselves. I can tell you one thing they got in common. They couldn't catch a Talladega.
Oh, hell yeah. There you go.
I don't know. I think it was the colors offered. The Plymouths were only offered certain colors, and the Dodges were different colors than the Plymouths. The back window could have been different between the Dodge and the Plymouth. The nose cones, I think, were pretty much the same. So they had the push handle on top to get that shit off the track in time. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. I like it. Good answers. And yeah, all right. Mater, let's see what Mater's going to crack on this one.
Oh, I've got the correct answer on that. One thing, Daytona.
I beg to differ now, there, Mater.
Hey, the difference is, the Daytona was based off of a 69 Dodge Charger, and then the Superbird is actually a 70 Roadrunner that Chrysler actually went to Warner Brothers and actually got them to let them use the Roadrunner on there, and but the Superbird was actually built to get Richard Petty back from 69 into 70 from running Fords. So the Daytona is based on the Charger, and Superbird is Plymouth Roadrunner.
What the hell's the difference?
I know one more bars.
It sounds about right.
All right. Well, I put up the poll. You guys vote who answered that the best, correct, or all the above. And let's see what you guys are saying. Bill's saying one was Plymouth and one was Dodge. There you go.
Correct.
That is true for sure. Number one saying Arrowhead seems like the kind of guy whose yearbook quote says "best 7 years of my life."
I'll drink to that.
Oh man, we're firing shots tonight. I love it. And let's see. Dance is saying push handle off the track in time. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's a good answer. Rail saying they both won the ugly contest. Oh, you don't like them? I think they look killer. But, I mean, they're super expensive. Like 300,000 or something like that.
Some of them are going into 7 figures.
It's insane. It's insane. Amazing car, but that's insane. I saw the Joe Dirt one sold for a bunch of money, too. Did you guys see that? I don't remember how much.
Yeah, and that was a Daytona.
Oh, okay.
A few more Florida hurricanes will wipe out some more, and that'll send the price up.
Why do you assume they're only in Florida?
Oh, I wouldn't know why. Where the money's at.
Neverboard saying one was the grocery shopping and the other was for NASCAR. Well, there's some truth to that for sure. Pugly saying one is ugly and the other is really ugly. Man, I guess it's kind of a love it or hate it car for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Joey's saying one started as a Charger, the other started as a Roadrunner. There you go. One saying he's smoking rolling horses. And Dance is saying, I Googled it. The last carburetor was the 52 Wayfarer. Yeah, I know. I feel like it. That's awesome.
Last gravity fed.
Yeah. We still got Anthony in here, and we got the Dougster. Hey, thanks for joining in, Dougster. Appreciate it. Boom. And Dougster saying hi. Boom, boom. And yeah, we've got a lot of people in the chat. And yeah, there you go. Boom. All right. So if I missed any of them, I apologize. And let's see who you guys said got it right. And 50% voted for Mater. He's shacking out some dollars today.
He's headed back to the basement.
And Arrowhead at 12%. Boom. All
What?
right. Apparently, hey, the audience has spoken, I guess, you know. Hey, you guys.
12% was me, so don't worry, Brian. I'm trying to push you.
I'm just an old Arizona cowboy trying to make some information possible.
I love it. And you guys, don't forget, feel free to drop your links if it's helpful. And I'm really hoping I actually put the answer on here. I really don't remember. I may have messed up this next slide. Just fair warning. Maybe not. Well, except for Mater's upside down. So the Superbird had a vinyl roof, longer nose, and non-functioning fender scoops. And the Daytona was faster, and it had functioning fender scoops.
Now that right there is a Daytona because that's based on the Charger.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I would drive it. That looks killer. The green.
What's the difference?
I just told you the
Remember,
difference.
folks, it's Mopar or no car.
Yep. Well, like I said, the Daytona is based on the Dodge Charger, 69 Dodge Charger, and Superbird is on the 70 Roadrunner.
Well, there you go.
But what the hell's the difference between those two? The same damn car.
Well, you don't see the Dukes of Hazzard running around in a Roadrunner. You see them running around in a 69 Charger.
Okay, wait a second. If they did, I don't think it would be terrible. Just saying.
No.
That would be kind of awesome. I would watch that. Just saying. Yeah. That was a good show.
But there were other differences. One thing, the nose cone were different on both of them, and the wing was actually taller, I believe, on the Roadrunner because of the deck lid of how it had to lift up.
Hey,
it actually tilted back more.
Not to interrupt you, Mater, but Ari's in here. What's up, Ari? Another awesome dude. Ari actually helped us out with that coil. Thank you, Ari. Appreciate it. Hope life's treating you well. Boom. He's got a killer truck, too. I don't know if you've seen his thing, but he does lives usually every Sunday, right?
What, that coil you got from Morticia?
Yeah, the coil. Ari hooked it up, actually. It was awesome. So,
yeah, the one I sent you?
You sent me one, too. Actually, shoot, you guys both did.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if memory serves me correct, one had an accident, and so either way, you guys both saved the day. Hey, much appreciated. Let me tell you. Let's say iSpider Garage is far from a professional mechanic for sure. But all right, so we've got another Bills nitrous round. This one's worth 4 points, and this can help really make up some ground here. And so you guys need to get this one. And it's how many Dodge Daytonas were made? Oh, this is, of course, according to Google. How many Dodge Daytonas? And it looks like I think we're on Ole's. What is Ole's thinking?
Too many, Bob.
I need a numerical value.
501.
Cleatus said too many the same time you said too many. That's
Brilliant minds think alike.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, we needed a minimum of 500 to compete in NASCAR, so we'll go 501. How's that?
Oh, I like the reasoning. All right. Boom. Ari says he hasn't been doing much YouTube. Hey, but he's got good stuff, though. But, yeah, check Ari out if you haven't seen him. He's kind of a bigger channel, so you probably have. But all right, good answer. Appreciate it, Ole's. Mater, what are you thinking?
Well, it's like what Ole was saying, that NASCAR, you had to have a minimum of 500 produced. And so what Dodge, they had the nose cone and everything was done outside, including the rear window plug. but they wound up doing, I believe, 503, and
Okay.
that's just to meet the specs for a NASCAR.
Okay. All right. So we got 501 and 503. This is going to be a close answer no matter what. I like it. And Arrowhead, what are you thinking?
Well, this is what I've been thinking now. I've been thinking that Dodge, they said they made 505, but in reality, they made 496, but they only said they made 505. So my answer is 505.
I love it. Man, you guys are close, right on the money. I like it. I like it. Let's see.
496 were still for sale the next day.
They were on the lot, though, so it counts.
Or for the next year, I should say.
The answer is 3,000, which means the Arrowhead Garage gets 4 points.
Oh,
Boom. There you go.
now we got a game.
So we now have Mater.
Finally got one.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good one to get. So Mater's
And I'm
got
not a fanboy.
Yeah. I love it. So Mater's got 7 points. Right behind him with 6 points is Arrowhead Garage. And Oli's is at 1 point.
Damn it, Ollie.
I'm going back to the basement. Piss on this.
No,
Sean, you
that's
gotta
not
step
fair.
up a little bit there.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, Bryce, you must have gotten the answer also from the newer Daytonas that were made.
well, whatever Google said, Mater.
Oh, freaking Google. Here we go.
Whatever Google said. You know the rules. Any complaints go to Google because it's their fault. All right. Well, and you guys were so close on that one. I mean, you know. All right. So we got another. How much are they asking? This is out of Phoenix, Arizona. It's a Craigslist ad, and it's a 1966 Chrysler Windsor. It's a classic. It's got a full size. It's a full size car from 39 through. What is this guy saying? This is a weird description. He's like describing producing Canada till 66. Anyways, he's giving you the history here, but it's got a clean title. It's a 383 V8 original motor. He's got the Edelbrock intake manifold, Holley carb, automatic 3-speed transmission, torque flight, drum brakes all redone. It's kind of odd. I guess he just left it all drum brakes. Have all original hubcaps, chrome for the seats, ready to take it to the next level. I mean, it's clean. It's, we'll see if you guys like it, but it's definitely clean. And who are we on now? I never remember. Is it Oli's?
I'll take it, I guess.
Hey, you take it. Go ahead. You're up.
So, I'm not a huge Mopar guy, but these C-body cars really don't get the love and recognition they actually deserve. Real nice cars, real well built. The 383, the thing's dependable. You'll never have a nicer riding car than this thing, really. I mean, they're it's like driving around a pillow. Plenty of power. Unfortunately, they just don't get the money they should be getting. I'm going to say this one here, it's going to seem low, but 12.5 is all you're probably going to see out of this thing, unfortunately.
Really?
They don't get the notoriety they really deserve to get. It should be much more. But
It's a pretty cool looking car.
It is. And unfortunately, they're dwarfed by these garbage can friggin' Chargers and stuff. So, this car, in my opinion, is a much better car, 10 times the car.
I'd drive it. Looks killer. Okay. Well, I think that's a pretty solid answer, Elise. I didn't even hear any Chrysler hate on that one. All right. So, and we'll drop down to Mater, who I know will hate this
I got to
car.
call Ripley's on that one because I don't believe Ollie's actually liking the There's Adam, Fred Sever. I'm coming. Anyways, it's a 3.3. It's got 727 torque flight in it. Be better if it had the original intake manifold because Edelbrock didn't make it. That's some Deli aftermarket, and definitely tell by that picture of the engine bay. It's got aftermarket valve covers, the radiator shroud. It is clean looking, and good thing for it, it's a 2-door. But you also got to remember, this was your luxury car. This was not your, sports car or grocery getter. This is something an executive would have been getting. Because you had to have money to buy a Chrysler back then. But actually, for something like that, I'm gonna say 16.
Oh, okay, all right.
Those are they were very nice cars. I mean, like I said, you're talking luxury the way they rode.
I like it. Okay, good answer. And we'll drop down to Mr. Arrowhead Garage. What are you thinking, brother?
Well, now let's be realistic here, folks. The question is, how much are they asking for it? Not how much it's valued at. So if we take those numbers and we divide by 2 and add 7 and multiply by 1045 or whatever, it's kind of like a Pontiac Bonneville. Now, this old boy here, he's got a 2-door, so he thinks he's got something special. But I think in the end, he's probably wanting 22.5 for this old boy, this old girl right here. Yeah, 22.5, Bryce, 22.5.
Ooh. Yeah, I like you guys are pretty spot on. I mean, I don't remember what the real answer.
For it, what he's going to get for it. Well, that's a different story.
Yeah, that's true. It's a pretty cool looking car, though. I mean, I like the car. I'd rock it.
Yeah.
But
I'd drive it to work with me.
Right? Yeah, totally. Wait, does it have AC? Oh.
Well, down here we need it.
There's no AC. That's why he's selling it, because it's about to be summer and it's going to be stuck in the garage.
Well,
Bryce,
and he hasn't done the brake conversion on it. Still drums in the front. There's more work that needs to be done. Doesn't say anything about power steering. Power brakes. It's kind of vague on that one.
My first dirt track car I had was a 66 New Yorker. It had drum brakes all the way around.
Wow.
Bryce, no AC, right?
Yeah.
$500.
Oh!
I mean, you're not wrong, man. Not having AC out here is a killer. Man, it's done. It's already warming up.
I'll be right
400.
back. Mother Nature's
Four now.
Yeah. I'm with you on that one, man, for sure.
All right. Tell us.
Well, hold on. Let me throw a couple of the chat ones. We got 19,500. Needs a horn on the hood. Okay, there you go. More agrees with Oli's 12.5. Mike's saying 50% delusional online seller fees. Yeah, probably. Probably. Pugly's saying, I think Oli's nailed it. And one saying, we can see you, Oli's, on your camera. You are a huge Mopar guy. Well, there you go.
Well, you got to swim in shit once in a while.
Dunster saying 383 is dependable. Mike's saying 14.5. Ari's saying that he does recall that Oli's a Ford man. That's true.
Ari's right.
Yeah. And one is saying 8 p.m. on West Coast. Mater's talk button is throwing. And number one, I love. All right, so Dunster saying 2550 or 25,500. Sorry, the decimal was throwing me off there. And Rail saying need more GM questions so Oli's will have a chance.
Hey.
It's always kind of a mix, but it does seem like every time it favors one manufacturer for one reason.
Before you reveal it, Bryce, this should be a $20,000+ car. Should be.
Okay.
But I have a feeling it's not.
I agree with you there. I mean, it's clean looking. It looks solid. And it's Arizona, so there's probably not rust on it either. Let's see who you guys. Yeah. You guys said that Oli's got it right with 47%, Mater's at 35%, and Arrowhead at 17%. We had a good amount of votes, too. And according to what I'm seeing, we've got 72 viewers, so we've got quite the show going. So that's awesome.
Yep.
And so that brings us to 2 points for Ole's, 7 points for Mater, and 6 points for Arrowhead Garage. Now, the one thing I did forget is how many slides we got left. So that's a good question. And the real answer is 9,000. 9,000.
Told you.
That's a good $9,000. That's
It
a
should
solid
be a $20,000 car. Those are nice cars, but they
It is
just
nice.
don't get the love.
If you wanted a classic car and something that was pretty solid, that's the deal all day. If I had
I'll tell you
$9,000,
what, I would knock over that old man in a walker to buy that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I just
You
push
should.
him out of the way and buy it. Yep.
my turn.
Get out of the way, old man. Get out of the way.
Hey, I'd buy that in a heartbeat. Take it over there to No Name Nationals.
There you go.
Just
Now you're
cruising
talking.
down the highway.
There you go. Oh, this is the last question, actually. This is going to be interesting because 1 point difference between Mater and Arrowhead. Ole's basically doesn't have a shot at winning. But this is the last question, so put all your eggs in this basket. And whose turn is it? We're going to start with Ole's. We're going to give the other two.
Ain't my turn. Get that shit out of here.
What's that?
It ain't my turn.
Okay, all right. Whose turn is it? I don't
Mater.
remember. Is it Mater's turn?
Yes,
I
it
think-
is.
Yep.
All right, Mater. Well, you're up, and the question is, Stuart Hill. I had a frightening moment there because I thought I messed up my question and gave the answer, but I realized it did the second part of it. Stuart Hilborn is believed to be the father of the what?
Fuel injection.
Oh.
Because, I mean, that's what a lot of the racers, if you look at the car he's got there, a lot of those cars were running Hilborn injection. So that they were running Hilborn fuel injection on those race engines, and even Offenhauser, they were running a Hilborn fuel injection system. So yeah, he's the one that came up with the fuel injection.
Oh, interesting. I don't know. Is he right? You guys know. I don't know. So good answer. Thank you, Mater. And we'll drop down to Arrowhead Garage. What are you thinking, brother?
Well, Bryce, now I got a little bit of a lead on this one. Now, you see old Hilborn there, he was an ex-German, and he came over to America, and he took the idea of the World War II airplanes and direct injection, and he made it to where it was direct injection on these motors for cars. So, yeah, it's true. It's fuel injection, but it's direct injection is what old Hilborn was all about.
Oh, we got a couple of good answers here. I'm a little nervous at how this game is going to play out at the end. All right, well, good. Hey, you guys get some tiebreaker questions ready because I might need them. I don't know. We'll see what you guys think. But think of some tiebreaker questions because we might need it. All right, and Ole's, what are you thinking?
The only thing Hilborn designed was the hat that went on top the injection Inglese invented. So nice try. This is a bunch of crap. Inglese invented the injection system, not Hilborn. He just put a lid on the damn thing and tried to take credit for it. So you can take your Hilborn garbage and get it out of here.
Huh. Well, first of all, Google said what they
Google
said.
full of shit.
Okay.
Only just mad because he's losing.
Google is never wrong, first of all.
Oh,
Never. Google has never been wrong, ever. Ever. And, all right, well, good answers. And I've got the poll up, so you guys vote who got it right. And I can see this poll. Oh, man, this is going crazy. All right, well, we've got so far 9 votes. Boom, 10 votes. Keep it. Oh, you guys. Oh, man, this is going to be. You guys, I don't know. It's going to be a close game. So let's see. I'm not going to say anything else, but it's going to be a close game. All right. Ari's saying fuel injection. I like it. He's saying Nazis have the coolest technology. I work for Audi now, and so I get to see it firsthand. There you go. Yep. Moore's saying turbo. Boom. Bill's saying, "Hey Ari, in the U.S. or Germany? I do a lot with Audi." No, Ari's in the States, right? Pretty positive he's in the States. Yeah.
California.
Yeah, I thought so. California, yeah, because I remember actually being I saw him driving his truck. I thought down like the 101 or 405 or something. Huh?
He keeps threatening to move up here.
Can you blame him? I mean,
I don't know. It's getting worse here. He might as well stay where he's at.
Hey, Arizona's. I'm pro Arizona, man. Arizona's the spot.
Hell no, that's devil's taint.
You know what? It's heating up everywhere. Get yourself some AC. You're fine. Okay.
It's 70 today. It's all we need.
Get a nice hat and some air conditioning.
Hey, like I said, just come to Texas because you can have all 4 seasons in one day.
Yeah, arguably Texas is worse. So, I mean, Texas is hot and humid.
Have you been to Georgia in the summertime?
Right. No.
Try Florida. Try going to Florida.
Yeah. I'm going to stay in the desert. I love it here. Puggley's is saying Italians always get the shaft. There you go.
Poor guy.
Ari saying, Bill, God bless, brother, just out in oh yeah, there you go. Boom. Yep, California. Boom. I mean, California is beautiful. It's changed so much too, but nice. All right. Boom. Yeah. Bill's up there in Rochester Hills. There you go. Oh, there's a tech center up there. Okay. Gotcha. Boom. Rails saying it hit 75 for the first time in a year today.
Wow. Got a heat wave going on up there.
That is hot. Yeah. It was 90 today in Arizona. Wasn't it, Brian?
93.
Yeah. Summer's basically here. So that's awesome.
Now, we were in the mid-60s because we had all these storms come through.
No, I'm a little jealous. Puggley's is saying 65 in Jersey right now. That sounds nice. That's like nice room temperature kind of. And Bill, I've heard of it. Ari's instructors out there. Very cool. Very cool. And more saying we still in the 40s. Oof. That sounds cold.
Yeah.
And one way or another, we're ending this poll, and it's very close. Very close. Oh, Mater, 41%. I got to tell you, though, it was hopping between Mater and Brian and a tie, like, nonstop. So it was – I let it roll out until we stopped. We had 17 votes, which was pretty good. But there you go. Mater got it. And I'm pretty sure this is the last one, but let's just double check. And of course, the real answer is mechanical fuel injection. Boom. So there you go. And that is it. That's it. Mater won Garage Trivia. That was the last slide. And hey, this is fun. This is a good time. I think I'll let Ollie's wrap it up, but I'm just going to say huge thank you to everybody that makes Garage Trivia awesome. This show doesn't exist without everybody that's involved. And I really appreciate the fact if you're watching at home and you take time to put chats in the chat box because you kind of get glued to it because people start talking everything else. So I appreciate the fact you actually invest time to do that, to invest time to watch the show. It means a lot. We can't run it without you guys, so thank you. Ollie's, you want to do the round table with everybody and wrap us up?
Wait, I guess.
All right. Well, here
I'm looking at your winner board, and I'm seeing a pile of mistakes there, Bryce.
There's no mistakes.
You got 2 19ths. What was that all about? Then there's no 30th, no 31. Well, today's 31, right?
Oh, you know what? That's funny. You know what it is? Because if somebody wins and they won before, I just copy and paste it over, but it looks like I forgot to change the number. That's hilarious. Yeah, it looks like I need to fix some numbers there. All right. Well, again, huge congratulations to Mater for winning Garage Trivia. I'm going to give each person a chance to say something about their channel, what they have going on, and then I'll let Ollie's wrap us up and tie us off at the end. So we'll start with Mater's Workshop. Again, congratulations, brother, on the win. Nice job. And what do you have for all your fans?
Well, like I said, right now, unfortunately, with the 3 surgeries I've had, I really can't do much. I'm still working with only one good chicken wing. I'm going to have to be going through, as you can tell, with that middle finger, that's about as much as I can lift it up. And got the other one, that's the one that got sliced also. So I'm still trying to get my hand back so I can start doing a lot of the wood stuff. I've got some stuff out in the other garage I'm still working on, which I actually did some today out there. I've got some stuff I want to try and get done out in the backyard. Actually get another workshop built. And I also got to try and get back to work so I can start paying some bills and get this all cleaned out. But hey, I appreciate it. I'm almost at 1,000 subs right now. So I've already got, once I hit it, I'm going to have 4 different winners on there. So you have to watch a video. Once I hit 1,000 subs, I'll put a video out and get qualified through that. But hey, I appreciate, everybody voting for me tonight. I wish I could do more right now, but unfortunately, physically I can't, with 2 surgeries on the right hand and having a hernia surgery. So that's gotten me out of commission for the past month and a half. Especially when I can't lift anything over 10 pounds. So that makes it very hard to do. No woodworking because I've only got one good hand, and I'm kind of banned from working with the table saw and miter saw. So I'm hopefully won't be that much longer to get back to doing some stuff and get some more videos put out. That's all I got.
Boom. Well, Mater, we appreciate all you do for the show and for joining in. And, you've helped us a lot with Garage Trivia. And so we appreciate you. And thank you again for joining on this time. Congrats on the win. Well deserved.
Thank
We
you.
had some other people coming in too right at the end. Dean and Sarah, thank you for joining in. And we're going to turn it over to our Arizona brother. Not too far from me, Mr. Arrowhead Garage. What do you have for all your fans?
Well, everybody knows that I've been working on this old 67 Pontiac Firebird 400, and I'm also working on a 67 Porsche 911. So if you can go to both oceans, yeah, that's where I'm at. So, and thank you for having me on the show tonight, Bryce. And I had a good time, and I've enjoyed myself, and it's been fun. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, we appreciate you joining in. Thank you. Would love to have you back on the show. Great game.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to spin it over to Dano. Dano, what do you got? And wrap us up, brother.
I ain't got nothing. I just want to thank our guests. Congratulations to Mater for the win tonight. Brian at Arrowhead, make sure everyone check him out. Glad to have him on the show. Hope we'll have him back again. Most of all, we want to thank you guys, the viewers, the commenters, our chat section. This show would not exist without you. And, of course, Bryce cannot run the damn computer. There we go. Hi, welcome back. He must have... Oh, nice. So anyways.
Focus, Bryce. Focus, son. Focus on the situation.
I got to mess with him a little bit. Come on.
Oh, I'm going to stay in the basement after this one. Hell with this. Well, I mean, you might as well just cut me off because it's not like I produced anything to watch. Been busy with a little this, a little that. No one wants to see me do any work to a Toyota Highlander, so I didn't film any of that crap. And basically yell and throw tools at everything else that didn't run. Not really that entertaining. So I got to broken down 03 out there. I got to fix, and I just decided I don't want to fix it. I'll get to it eventually. Enjoying driving my 69 around all the time, daily. People think you can't daily a 60s pickup. You're an idiot. They're perfectly fine. It has no AC, but hey, it works. But anyways, check out my stuff. Eventually, I'll put a video out. I'm working on one for like a month now. So, yeah, thanks for just coming by tonight. I'm out of it. I need some pizza. I'm hungry.
Well,
Pizza.
do you want to wrap us up, Elise?
What the hell's there to wrap up?
Well, you forgot the last thing, and then I'll say boom, baby, is if you want to be on the show, go to our Facebook group, Garage YouTuber Support Group. That's where we keep the roster. We always need people on the show. Even if you've been on, if you want to come back, whatever. I mean, of course, we got regulars, but we
don't make Bryce beg. It really looks pathetic.
Well, I asked you to beg, and you forgot to beg. So now
I can't do it. I just can't beg. I can't even ask for help for when I need it.
Well,
Bryce, when do I get that check?
Ooh,
Ole's is going to send it to you.
Okay, all right. I'll wait for that check then.
Yes.
fucker's gonna be a rubber ball when you get it.
Damn it!
You have to win to get the check. I mean, come on.
No, I ain't sending Mater nothing either, so forget it.
All right. Well, thank you guys. And that's going to wrap us up. And I hope you have a great weekend and a little bit of boom, baby.